north side of Chicagoland All-State Arena, our third matchup. Big Three, Killer 3's versus Bivouac. Already had two in the books here in Bivouac, who is, we begin with Killer 3's. You got Steven Jackson, the captain of the catch-up with Nitty today, but Josh Smith, Will Bynum, Anthony Morrow leading the way for a gritty. Gets it started for Bivouac. An army without a home. Bivouac. Bynum whips it to the corner. Anthony Morrow, what a start.
Can't leave Morrow right there. One of the best shooters to come out of Charlotte. And if you leave that guy open in the corner, it's pretty much going to be a bucket every time.
Eddie Curry, nifty down low. Eddie Curry, homecoming.
The Chicago Bulls, we have a lot of guys that these fans feel like they have an attachment to.
Bynum behind the back, Josh Smith. Georgia's own Josh Smith. But inside, outside for Josh Smith, fully capable.
Yeah.
So back into the hands of Nitty. There's Curry. And there's the challenge for anybody on Bivouac. Smith blocks Curry. Curry follows it up. Smith got another piece of it. Smith finally rips it from Curry. Kick out, Bynum three. Foul by Session, and one. Old school four-point play.
Those type of guys at all. He is not trying to be embarrassed. He's not trying to be on social media getting crossed up and crossed out of the frame.
From three. One from each of the starters.
And like I said, Josh is going to have that shot all game long. The question is he going to be able to hit it? Interesting. I wonder what he's doing out here in Chicago, though.
I don't know.
He's not from here, but, I wonder what he's doing in Chicago.
They told Jenny just loves ball.
Yeah, I mean, Jenny got to dig deep, find out what he's doing in the shot.
Second from Josh Smith. Jackson answers with a two.
It's been the best part of his game. He gets it off so quick and so effortlessly.
Green, easy two. Dante Green. Josh Smith backing in and banging. Smith turnaround. Smith doing it outside, and now Smith. Green bothered it. Jackson has it. Never hit the rim, didn't have to clear, so there's another easy two for Killer 3.
And Smith thought he got fouled on that one. I actually thought he did as well. And it really hurts you in the style of play that we have here, because when you get fouled inside, they don't call it. Sometimes it can lead to it. He wants this matchup one-on-one. Now he's going to give it to Bynum, let Bynum cook a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh,
and he's cooking with grease.
Oh, wow. And that's the thing about Bynum. He has every move in the book as far as from a handle standpoint. So if you're out there on the island, you're really out there at your own risk, because he can and will embarrass you at times.
Jackson has an answer and stares.
He loves when people talk to him. He loves when the bench is talking to him. He feeds off. Jackson is one of those players, he feeds off of negative energy.
And now Bynum crossover on Nitty. It is on between Bynum and Nitty.
Yes, and you talk about feeding off of negative energy. Bynum is feeding off of positive energy, and he's creating his own positive energy. Nobody can check him or stay in front of him.
Jackson triple. And another stare down for Bivouac from Steven Jackson.
I don't know who is talking to Steven Jackson in the stands, but he is having a good time talking to somebody.
Oh, and he's not backing down from anybody.
Whoever's over there talking to Steven Jackson in the stands is not doing Bivouac. Somebody's talking to him in the stands, and I don't think they realize Steven Jackson feeds off of negative energy. He lives for situations like that.
Bynum on Watson. Bynum brought the hot hand home to Chicago.
Listen, new body in there, same result. They bring Watson in there, sit down sessions, but it doesn't matter because Bynum is already on.
Jackson misses for the first time. Green back up with it. Jackson follows his miss. I mean, you talk about it all the time. Big 3 points. Jackson on Leslie. There's the mid-range foul on Leslie. Jackson to the line. One shot for 2 points.
Once again, Glover trying to go to his power game on Watson.
Floater for Glover. Halftime. It was a Bivouac attack from long range to get it started.
And starting off, you saw Josh Smith, who's not really known for hitting three-pointers. He hit two early threes, and you see Bynum jump into the game. Started off early in the game. You had another three from Morrow as well. But then for the Killer 3's, the way they were able to hang in the game has been all about Steven Jackson. His mid-range game has been just feathery, whether it's the jab steps, the pull-ups off the dribble. It doesn't really matter. I mentioned in the first half, somebody in the crowd got him.
Leslie.
Got it. Oh, great cut right there by Watson. And everybody knows Watson wants to shoot. This is by Leslie. One of them was against C.J. Watson, the other against Steven Jackson. And now it pays off with his defense. They want to.
Jackson rebound, long two, Steven Jackson. Heated up again in the second.
Able to rock the defender off balance.
Bynum and Watson. Bynum gets a step and gets the bucket, Will Bynum.
Bynum is actually the out.
Take on Bynum. Got the mismatch, Smith, back to Bynum. Jackson lets him alone for three, takes the two instead.
And the one thing I mean, you didn't make the shot, but you got exactly the shot you wanted. Basketball is a very simple game. We normally complicate it by overthinking.
Bynum, offensive board, and finally gets a two.
I had no idea the Harlem Globetrotters actually started in Chicago.
Ooh, Watson blow by. Watson gets past Williams into the rim.
And that's a miscommunication on the screen and roll right there. And Watson identified it immediately and went straight to attacking the basket.
Bynum and Watson. Bynum, got the foul called. Tough two, quick trigger. Watson commits the foul.
10-cent finish.
Smith goes right at Green, creates, back into the hands of Bynum for triple. On Watson, Will Bynum again. Bynum, sweet home Chicago homecoming.
Listen, Will Bynum absolutely putting on the show, showing us the handles, the jump shot, and all of his baskets, with the exception of maybe one or two, have been tough baskets, and that's what Will Bynum has always been able to do. Score points in bunches, score buckets on guys that are bigger than him. It doesn't matter. He has next-level athleticism, and he has an incredibly crafty handle to go along with it.
Second half, Bynum 11. That rattles home for Watson, meaning Killer Threes now have 9 points in the second half, but Will Bynum has outscored Killer Threes in the second half. Bynum, that's a bump.
And that's
that's
another foul and jump shot. Second time.
All right, so here's one of your fun Big Three wrinkles. One shot, 3 points, write it down, Will Bynum.
A sense of urgency, because right now, well, right now, Bivouac 9 points from finishing this game off. So the Killer Threes, you see, like, hey, if you don't have have a shot on your initial move, throw that ball right out to Will Bynum, set him a screen and see what happens.
Woo.
Nice.
Nitty wins this one.
Nice quick take by face, because he knows he's going to go right back at him.
Good screen, Smith.
There you go.
Use it again.
Set the screen.
Bynum drops it off. Smith.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, do all the talking you need.
That's why he was smiling. He knew what was about to happen. He knew no matter.
Yeah, do all the talking you need.
That's why he was smiling. He knew what was about to happen. He knew no matter what, he was going to serve something up for somebody.
Nitty. Flips it Green. And now the session literally locked up. Bynum past Nitty. Creates. Kick to the corner. Williams.
Oh, great find, though, from Bynum. And I love the unselfishness. A guy that's having an incredible night, he obviously could have taken that shot, but he found what was once a double-digit lead is now been cut down to 6.
Bynum on Nitty. Strong to the hole. Do it again, Will Bynum.
Frank Nitty's going
for Bivouac. Bynum has it. Session trying to D him up. Late in the shot clock. 2. Bynum pulls the yo-yo. Pulls the string.
Come on, man.
Pulls it all.
Come on, Will Bynum.
3 points from a win.
The crowd standing up. Everybody wants to see it.
And Bynum.
Oh, he got fouled, though.
Yes, he did.
He got fouled.
Got fouled. It's fouled for 2. You've earned the rest.
Who's from here that says, hey, I grew up on these streets playing in Chicago. I grew up not backing down from anybody.
Jackson triple. Jackson not done yet.
Yeah.
Got to win by 2. Jackson. He's not stopping. Nitty. Jackson. He's not stopping.
He said he wasn't going to stop. Is that a block or is it a charge?
It's a block. Got the foul on Bynum. Bynum.
He's standing up. All of Chicago standing up. They want to see their own in the game. Will Bynum, one-on-one. The herky-jerky move. Will Bynum, game point. And that's the way it should be. It's only fitting. The Chicago kid doing his hometown proud.
Sweet home Chicago game winner, Will Bynum. Gave him 31.
Set, match.
Big one in the game.
Oh.
Chicago's ballers carry the day.
Wait a minute. I had to see that play again to really understand what happened right there. Now watch it, the quick hesitation right here. Now after the hesitation, it's the between the legs. I still don't even know what I just saw. Can we rewind it again? It's a hesitation between the legs. It's a quick tween. Then it goes back the other direction. Oh, Will Bynum teaching lessons out here, dropping jewels, pulling out moves that we have not seen before. Man, this kid is special.